Shame has stayed with the High Elves of Ulthuan for thousands of years, their Phoenix King slain in the War of the Beard and their crown stolen. It took Imrik the Dragontamer a scant few seasons to assemble the mightiest host seen in the old world, his peerless companies and dragons striking down the armored armies of the dwarves. He plans on hunting down the rest of the notable dragons of the old world, and then finally committing to his final goal, destroying Grimgor Ironhide and his greenskins. Before I bumped on, I checked on if there was any new modifications, and I found a really interesting one that is meant to be used in tandem with our Anvil of Maul. Caledor is all about blacksmithing and dragons. Blacksmithing is probably, to me, just as equally a vital cornerstone of what they're all about. So I added that in, which meant that we needed a new resource to spend, Ithilmar. I've been saving it up. Now another mod came out, and I'll have it linked down below, that adds in unit upgrades. I thought that would be very cool to try out for Caledor. Out of any faction, Caledor would have probably some really crazy armor. So over here, we've got some new upgrades. And each one is also going to add in some manner of penalty. Now in my head, a lot of my damage comes from dragons and mounted units and all of that. So I'm going to pick up more armor for them. 35 more armor. Let's have a look over here. Take a look at that, 115. Now they have enchanted Ithilmar armor. They move a little bit slower, but thankfully I've got some buffs for them already. Now we can put our mouse back over them, 150. Now they have more armor, a lot more armor. That should help out a lot. Over here are my white lions of Crace. What are we going to give them? Now there's a few decent ideas around here. We've got Blessed Body. We've got Graceful Fighting. Enchanted weapons. I like the idea of these guys over here just dealing more damage, but I want everyone to last longer. That to me, for my infantry, for my Imrik campaign, is the most important. So I'm going to focus on armor, just armor. Because a speed penalty is fine. I'm not trying to move my army all over the map because I've got dragons, a lot of dragons. Now over here, let's see, I could give them some more armor too. They don't have a lot of armor. So what if I just gave everyone beefy armor? 20 Ithilmar. Blessed Body, that would be a ward save. No, I'm going for armor, just a lot of it. Now they're at 85. Over here are my Shadow Warriors. I could make them even faster, 20% faster. I could give them a lot more ammo. That could also be very good. I could give them more damage. I like the idea of more damage, even though their range would go down just by a bit more. They need to be able to get more kills in my view, so I'm going to grab that right now. There we go. And have a look. 34, 35, 33. Just a lot more missile damage. They're pretty tough now. And here is my Lothern Sea Guard. Now, what are we going to give these guys over here? I could give them more armor. That could be interesting. Or I could give them more range. If I give them more range, they'll lose some damage, but they'll be able to shoot much further out, which does benefit me a lot. Now, we could also have more strength as well, but I think for these guys over here, I'm going to try out strong bows just for a bit more range. Let's have a look at that now. 214 in range. We did lose a few points of damage. Now, for my Dragon Princes, again, I want these guys to go in there and just deal a lot of damage, but I also want them to last. They deal a lot of damage as is. I could give them, let's see, Graceful Fighting for more melee attack and melee defense. I do like that. So I think we're going to take that. They've got a decent amount of armor. Graceful Fighting again. For my War Lions, what do they want? I could just give them... Ooh, actually, you know what? They're very strong, but I do want them to have better stats. They can take that too. For Anzu, our dragon, I'm going to give him, let's see here. Let's have a look real quick. Stunning Charge. Ooh, no penalties at all. Now that's my dragon, who takes a decent amount of damage. We could lose some armor. You know what? Take Blessed Body. And over here, take that again. There we go. So now everyone is upgraded. I don't have a lot of resources left for Ithilmar, but I've got a fully upgraded army, and I think that should be pretty interesting. We're going to be outnumbered a lot, so... Now we've got some more unique stuff to use in our mini battles. We've got quite a few battles to fight anyway. Okay, so which one are we going to go after first? We've got 2 dragon battles to go after. And by the way, my in-game goal is to destroy the greenskins. After that, I'll feel pretty good about what I've done here. I think that'll be a good in-game goal. It's actually part of my short-term goals, and that'll be sufficient. My other goal would be probably to just get back my little town, which won't be that hard. I could just take that back and call it a day. But my God, Tyrion, you've got to get on the ball game. They don't like me because I do have the Phoenix Crown. So they're pretty mad at me for that. That's a pretty big penalty. I would tell you, if you're playing Caledor, do not try to confederate back home. Don't do it. It's not worthwhile. It's more trouble than it's really worth. You don't need it. You really don't. Okay, so what's over here? More trade money. Now, I'm going to save up for a different building. We've got another army over here. I want him to have another army too. Let's see. Now, what I give him is going to have to be very careful. I do want to give him a lot of Lothern Sea Guard. I want to give him some Silvern Guard too. I mean, they have 50 melee defense. That's really, really good. But for now, let's go fight our dragon battle. It's finally time for that. I'm ready. I want to win a fight. Let's pop out. Thank you, Mount Gunbad. You are providing a lot of new income. Okay. So, let's go after the Eternal Dragon. There we go. Celestial Strength. Ooh, regeneration and 10% more hit points. And Shooting Star will be gained. So we're going to have a bunch of cool items, which to me, having cool items is what it's all about. All right, so we're fighting Tarwindri and also a dragon and a bunch of lizard boys. Let's go do it. We've got a dragon battle beginning right now. I've got my rangers right behind my main army. I usually like to have my Phoenix Guard a little bit behind my spearmen. That way they'll take more range damage. Then I've got my Warden in the middle. He'll be countering some large creatures like their Feral Connoisseur. My White Lions are on my left flank. I've got my Dragon Princes on my left flank and also my right flank. My War Lions are on my right flank. And I've got my Shadows, my Shadow Warriors over in the trees. And they'll be popping out later. Now, here comes a really cool Pokemon battle. A bunch of Dragon Breath attacks just being issued forward. Not the best way to spend those moves, but I thought it would look cool. Unfortunately, that fireball didn't hit, but now we're all charging in. They've got ancient salamanders all attacking salamander hunting packs, all attacking me too. I've used my Vine Dragon debuff on him. And here comes a few Ripper Dactyls ready to attack. So all of us are fighting, but taking them down won't take long. I mean, already we're doing a lot of damage. And forget all of their Pterodons. They're not going to beat me. They can't do that. Piercing bolts of burning that are now hitting some of them. My Shadow Warriors are now attacking one Feral Stegodon. And I'm just reacting to what they have going on. Like, I've got my Burning Head now ripping right through their Skink Skirmishers. More piercing bolts of burning. Their health is just deteriorating rapidly. Here comes that Feral Connoisseur. Now, our Warden's going to move forward and attack them while we're taking out some Pterodons. So here they come. And no matter what they hit, I mean, I've got spears. A lot of spears. That's what I'm going to use. There we go. There's the Warden now coming out to fight them. And over here, we took out the enemy's leading dragon, so we have caught that dragon. Weird way to play Pokemon. We're also going after some salamander hunting packs. Now let's watch these other hunting packs just melt away. It's going to be awesome. So I've got all three groups of my Shadow Warriors who are about to use their volleys to focus on only one enemy. I didn't want those crazy attacks killing all of my soldiers, so watch how they just fade. It's going to happen so quickly. Then, here comes a dragon. But a lot of them have already died. Look at that. Not all the models are gone, but we took out a large amount of health. They have one reinforcing unit on the way. We're still killing a few more of their skinks. We've got a few large creatures, like over here, one Bastiladon. Back over here, we've got one Stegodon that's currently fleeing, and that Carnosaur is being chased by my Warden, so we countered everything that they threw at us. Large creatures are not an issue for me. High Elves are pretty good about punting large creatures. Ripperdactyl Riders, no kills at all. Imrik has 31 kills. He's very strong now. And again, we've got one more unit to go after. The Dreadsaurian. Look at that Dreadsaurian. Majestic. Oh, vanished on me. Is it back out? It's back. So I'm going to get my Shadow Warriors to go hit it. Now, it's got 100 armor, which is not too bad. But it's also a freaking huge unit. It's so cumbersome. It's so cool, right? But it is still very cumbersome, and I don't find it as effectual as you might hope for it to be. So we've only got a few other lizardmen units that are out here fighting my units. I've got my Lothern Sea Guard fighting. I've got my Dragon Princes out there fighting too. They're charging in. We've got some Croxigors who are under attack. You can see just what's happening right now. Most of them have broken. And look at that. We've already melted down the Dreadsaurian, and the battle's over. We've won already. That's how quick it was. That's how rapid it was. Now, we can leave. That was a good decisive win. I'm going to take the replenishment. I mean, it's a little bit, but we can always use a little bit. There we go. Now we have a new weapon. We've got a new buff too. Imrik is only becoming more powerful. If anything, that alone is why it's worthwhile to hunt down dragons. Alright, what else can I give you, man? More physical resistance. Hell yeah, we'll do that. No, I'm not going to give you the shooting star. We'll keep the crown. You've got your dragon. You're not going to change from that either. Okay, then what about you, my friend? A Ring of Fury. I like it, but here, take a shooting star. You'll get a ward save of 20%. And by the way, a lot more magic. As if we needed more power. But hey, why not? Let's get more power. Caledor is a legend. That guy is constantly on the ground, charging into fights. That's who I would want to be. The Caledor of the faction. Alright. Let's see here. What else do we have? We've got more speed. Ooh, more speed. I like that a lot. But what about more melee defense and speed? You sold me. There we go. I was going to give him a Great Eagle, but I think he provides a nice roll on a chariot. Tanking, and he rolls around. So, there. Nice roll. Alright, so we've got another dragon to fight. Actually, what about back-to-back dragon battles? How about that? Ooh, I like that idea. Let's go fight the Frozen Breath. Now here's a really cool battle just for our positioning. I'm going into slow motion only briefly so that I can show you my positioning. My Northern Sea Guard are up on this hill, and usually, and I think we do need more maps that really allow you to tactically plan a little bit more rather than just having a bunch of multiplayer themed flat maps, right? So over here, I cannot be attacked by any land units. I've got 214 in range, which is why I wanted more range, so now they can hit anyone that they want to. I've got plenty of trees to help defend my units from any range attacks or even large creatures. I mean, they'll be slowed down. I've got my Shadow Warriors over here. They're currently attacking a group of Norscan Ice Wolves. I've got my Spears and my Phoenix Guard, who will move up and defend right there. They're being helped out by the Warden Caledor. I've got all of my dragons behind. We've got White Lions over here. And my Dragon Princes are on my left flank, just waiting there for right now. And I've got all my Rangers and War Lions back behind all of my Spears. So we've got a perfect formation just to defend against so many different enemies. And Imrik is ready for that. I know I am. So here comes one flying dragon now. We're all charging forward. We've got a lot of enemies to go after. I'm using one Dragon's Breath attack, another one over here, just hitting a few of these blasted werekin. The Familiar Warriors moving in. There's some piercing bolts of burning, at least doing some damage. Let's kind of zip out again and just have a better perspective of what's happening. We took out one dragon already. That's one dragon dead. My Northern Sea Guard took them down. I've got Silver Guard over here countering these Familiar Warriors. I've got Imrik who's also charging in, who's killed two. They've got a Norscan Giant who's moving up. And Norscan Giants really don't have a really proper place right now in the game. Maybe one day. The Dragon Princes are going after over here these Skin Wolves, these Werekin, Skin Wolves, whatever. And we've got some more Dragon Princes who are moving down to go help out my War Lions who are attacking these Norscan Ice Wolves. Back over here from behind, I'm sending in all of my Rangers and our Warden to go attack these Skin Wolves too. They're very powerful, but they're being overwhelmed by too many different attackers. And let's see, we are countering these Familiar Warriors with a Lord of Dragons. They're now terrified and fleeing. I've got my Shadow Warriors now going after Norscan Ice Trolls, and we're focusing all of our Northern Sea Guard volleys on that Norscan Giant. I mean, I'm micromanaging so much, and I hope this gives you a pretty good perspective at how much right-clicking I've got to do in order to have everyone attacking something. It's pretty fun. So we're also going after, and I'm sure some of you who are newer to the channel who don't really watch me live play anymore have seen that. I did it for one part where I did a vote to have you guys pick whether or not you wanted me to do live play or, you know, more cinematic fights. And some of you were like, oh my god, you really do micro fast, which I'm not even that fast. There are people who are much faster, but that's what you've got to do. There's no zooming in. You just kind of look around and you just react to problems. So over here, my Shadow Warriors are moving up. I wanted them to move a little bit and attack. They're going to help just get rid of anyone who's running. If they're broken, they might come back, so I want them to be shattered. We're still attacking a few enemies like that Frozen Breath Dragon, 700 weapon strength on that dragon. That Frostheart, no kills at all. And we've got a bunch of mammoths on the way. Now, these are quite damaging, but they are feral. They have only 30 armor. They're pretty gross looking, and they're going to fall pretty fast against a focused attack. Look, I'm running low on arrows, so I'll definitely want more arrows if I want to deal more damage. Bowmaster, to me, is like one of the most important command support abilities that you can have for the High Elves. There's going to be some friendly fire, but... oh, no one died. Cool. Outside of the Phoenix. Then over here, we're just chasing after their dragon. 2,600 health left. My Shadow Warriors are hunting down that one Familiar Warrior. Just have a look at that. Pretty cool. They got it. It's dead. Now it's time to get rid of one more dragon, I think. Just a few more attacks. I mean, we've got an organized dragon hunting party. We're pretty good at hunting down dragons at this point. I can counter large creatures so well. That's really like the main theme of what I can do. Imrik is just powerful, man. He's got such a cool army. Ooh, a point-blank Dragon Breath attack. Another one over here. He's been hit from too many sides. Another one there. Go down already, you dragon. And that dragon is nearly down. Sometimes I just like do things because I think it looks cool. But my Shadow Warriors are here supporting. And that dragon has gone down. They've done it. We've won the battle. It's over. Good job, Shadow Warriors. The Pharaoh Mammoths are now running away. Close victory. Okay. I'm going to replenish a bit. Now, we've got another nice item. A Moon Touch Spear. 50 armor piercing damage. Frostbite attacks. Wind Blast. We've got over here some very powerful blood for 20 turns. A new dragon. And he's got plus 12 to melee attack and plus 20% to weapon strength. My god.
Congratulations, my lord. Your search for the most powerful dragons in the world is now complete, as the best of them have pledged their loyalty to you. With these mighty allies, your enemies will think twice before drawing the ire of Caledor.
Yeah, wow. Okay. So I got all of the named ones. Cool. I'll probably put them into army 2. I will need 2 armies if I want to go after the greenskins, or I will be fighting them forever, going back and forth, back and forth. And no, I don't want to do that. All right, let's see here. I've got, ooh, Blade Master. I don't really need that. I'm at 102. I really don't need that. I think I'm going to buff up my units. Do they need that? Probably not. They probably don't. They're already very powerful. Okay, but I'm going to do it anyway. More ammo sounds great. More ammo is always a good thing. That's more damage for my ranged units. We might have some battles that are very long. Okay, let's see. For her, there's not a lot to give her. I'm just gonna, yeah, specialist. Sure, why not? Over here is our Warden Caledor. I'm gonna give him more armor. Doesn't really need it, but sure. Take more armor. A Moon-Touched Spear. Now, that gives you more damage. I like what you have right now, but I could also just give you another spell and frostbite attacks, which I also like. So we'll give him that Moon-Touched Spear, and I might make him some new armor later. And that is looking awesome. I've got some more Thilmar. I'm not going to do any more dragon battles. Those are done for me. I'll just like say hey and be all like, look, I just want your buff or whatever other benefits you can give me. See, he's able to get 3 more dragons, and I could just give him those, and I think that's sufficient. That'll be fine. I want that Merworm, though, so I've got to get up to rank 40 for that, though. Let's see, what else do I need? Yeah, I'm going to focus on your army later. Can I get any more money from what we have here? I need to find out. I need to know. Tell me the ways. I suppose what we could do right now, we're building up our Dragon Keep. Okay, very cool. I could just upgrade you to a Sanctuary of a Saurian, and I'm just going to end my turn. So now I'm going to spend a period of time passing turns in order to just fully expand my lands and invest in them too. There's a Chaos Invasion, but that doesn't really mean much to me. It's crazy. The Greenskins were losing, but ever since I fought the Dwarves, their counterweight has been demolished. There is no counterweight to the Greenskins now, and they're going to be fighting me forever. That's what's going to happen today. They're just going to be fighting me forever. No, I'm going to get them. I just have to put together another army, but I also need a little bit more money if I want to give them a decent army, especially with all the dragons, because, I mean, we're trying to do like a big old dragon theme. But not only that, I also have another enemy to go after. Let's see over here. But yeah, build that up. I don't own Black Crag, unfortunately, and I'm not taxing them. Caledor, I'm not even taxing Caledor, but that corruption is insane. There goes Evris and also Tyrion. He's going out there too. All right, what else can I build up? Let's see. I want more money. I need more money. Noblar County, can't do too much over there. All right, so here's what we're going to do now. We're going to get ready to move up north. It's about time to go after some dies. I need some dies. I don't need to hold on to it. I could go kill some dwarves if I really wanted to. Ooh, yeah. The Empire is all close by. Can I trade with anyone new? Let's see. Yeah, getting Caledor is not worth it. I think their capital should begin in Caledor, and you should just have complete control of it. From the very beginning. Just to, like, open up trade for you. The idea in my head would be that they are supplying the expedition overseas, and that could actually be a very interesting dual campaign, having to defend 2 areas at once. Of course, you already have like a tremendously difficult campaign over in the east. I mean, if you wanted to, you could give up over here in the east and just disband everything you have and go back over to the west. It will take like a few turns, but you could definitely do that. That could be an option. You don't have to stay over here in the east. Of course, a few of your big win goals that the game gives you is found over here. Okay, at Thilmar, we've got 93 currently. And I'm going after Nashrak's lair. They have no allies at all. They're very strong. Oh, it's Azhag, no wonder. Okay, well, I'm off to go fight Azhag for a little bit. What now? Let's see, knowledge of the ancients. A Drake's Accord. I don't want to challenge it. It's a moon dragon. Just give me... Yeah, dude, these are great buffs to have, so I'm going to consult him. There. Now we all have like a crazy amount of physical resistance. I'm just going to take that real quick. That belongs to me. I now have the lair. It's a lot of corruption. Don't like that. All right, so now that we've taken that one, I'm going to go up north. It's actually good that they have Kadrin. I don't need to go down there now. I can just go up north and conquer Azhag's land. And let's see, what else do we have over here? What else can I pick up today? And that's an interesting query. How am I going to answer it? Probably with another high-tier building, but not yet. I'm going to build up my walls too, just while I have the money to do so. You never know what's going to pop up. You never know. You can predict, though. You can predict. All right. Here's a Bowmaster point. More damage for my ranged units. That's why I also wanted to give them more, more ammo. All right, let's see. Liliana. Again, you don't really have too much to get. I'm just, giving a once-over because I always miss something. Just going to give you Specialist again. You're nearly level 40. My army's been supreme. I haven't really needed to upgrade it. I've got so many enhancements for my army to begin with. So it doesn't really matter that much. Oh, dang. Well, that isn't good. Hey, Tyrion, get over here, man. I could use a little bit of help. I might actually lose Vol's Anvil. Don't make me come back over there, because I'll come back over there, but it's more likely that Tyrion would take it. Of course, if I confederate with him, I would just gain all of that and win anyway, so that isn't really too much of a challenge. It's very likely, eventually, I could get him to confederate and call it a nice day over in Ulthuan. That would give me way too much power. Imminent rebellion. Oh, well, we're about to rebel over there anyway, and I'm going to go take my invocation of Asaurian. I like my public order. I like my cheaper buildings. Those bring me joy, a little spark of joy in my life. All right, so we're going up north because now I've got to fight some greenskins, like Giblet Guzzler, which again, I hate that word, Guzzler. I'm a Guzzler. A Guzzler of what? No, I don't want to hear that. I want no part of that. There we go. So we're pretty close to them. Let's have a look again. We are doing fine. I'm just going to get ready for that battle now, and hopefully the boys will come over to help me out. Don't know if they shall, though. Might trade with Karak Kadrin. Yeah, there's a bunch of single... Oh, that's actually pretty cool. They have only their holds left. Let them have it. That's actually good trade money for me. It was a simple auto-resolve. Unfortunately, some of the Bretonnian Crusaders have declared war on me. That's a shame. Maybe they'll change their mind later. I mean, they've got greenskins to fight. Okay, so now we're heading over to Red Eye Mountain. I don't know where Azhag is at. We'll go to Karak Raziak. I forgot about that one. Ooh, there he is. Okay. Yeah, we could definitely fight him. I'm just going to auto-resolve that one and lose some soldiers. I'm going to loot and occupy to get some more replenishment. And we're going to wait for him to come for me. Come on down. Oh, he's got frost idols. Now, those are very powerful. And a sandstone idol. I added those over in my Grom campaign. They are dramatically more powerful than a rogue idol. Okay, here's a Bowmaster, which means whenever I fight the greenskins, we're going to have a much bigger challenge, which is good because I've got a lot of dragons. I want a challenge. I'm going to give you block army. Why not? It's a little skill dump. Okay, I'm also going to pick up over here. What else do I want? Let's see. For you, Warden, take that. A Word of Loic. And enjoy. So now I just need to wait for a minute for him to come fight me. The Fire Prince is over here. You're pretty strong as is. Take Bowmaster. We finally have some money. I'm going to make more money, though. Don't worry about that. Let's upgrade that location. Do I need public order? I could always use a little bit more income, so we'll take that too. I'm trading with the dwarves. You give them enough gold, and they're like, okay, sure, why not? All right, I've got to repair things back over here, but that's okay. Let's repair it all. I'm going to build up the walls, and I'll probably build... Actually, let's destroy that. I want to build a you know, rat trapper, a little anti-corruption and Skaven building. So after we beat them, let's see. That should be it for their faction. That will help out the Empire. They'll like me more for it. And it might also open up trade with them too. I wonder, do I have like trade treaties that I could issue right now? Let's see. Actually, let's make it easy on myself. Nope, I do not. Darn, I was hoping that would open up a few things for me, but it did not. But let's see. Death Pass, I know you're very unhappy. We need to get some help out to you. Unhappy up north, that's understandable. There's a war going on. Karakadren. Let's see. I'm going to build another plaza instead. Yeah, I need a plaza, and I need watchtowers out there if I want to stay alive. And while that's going on, let's have a look over here again. Level 18. Let's see, you leveled up too. I could give you increased trade. But nah. I'll give you Blade Shield instead. Blade Shield is fine. Okay. So we're also upgrading some new buildings too. I'm going to give him some new dragons. Done. That's 4 dragons total. That's a lot of dragon. He's got over here, let's see. Oh man, a moon dragon. We've got over here a wood dragon, a star dragon, and a sun dragon. A menagerie of dragons. So I don't need more dragons at all. I could give him like Phoenix Guard to get really fancy with it. I could give him, let's see, a few sword masters in a different location. Maybe not here. But what I need probably for right now, and to kind of change it up a little bit, let's see, I do want to change up a little bit, so let's kind of think about how we can do that real quick. Lutheran Sea Guard, not really a huge change up, but let's get 4 of them. I think 4 will be sufficient. I'm going to have a heavy dragon theme, I mean, as we all know here and have seen. So we're going to do that. Do I have anything over here that I would want to use? I've got archers, very powerful archers. I could get the Science of Athlon. I could get some Reavers. I don't really use those. I don't really have a location to even recruit those right now. So I'll think about it. All right, let's see. I am now going to end my turn, and we'll see what's going to happen next. We might have a battle right away against Azhag. And thankfully, Tyrion has helped me out in my war against the Dark Elves, which has liberated my only city over there in Ulthuan. Where'd you go, Azhag? Did he move down there? Did he move past me? No, he didn't move past me. I did conquer all these locations. Look at that. It gave me what I needed for my bonus objective, giving me a lot more money. Good. Ooh, the Kinslayers tribe. They are becoming quite powerful. A Dragon Armorer. I haven't seen that before. That's very cool. Plus 14 when fighting large. That's awesome. All right, one more. Now they want me to do it to 16. Did I find him? He must be hidden or trying to ambush somewhere. All right, I'll be there in 1 turn. I don't have full replenishment. They want to surround me. Let them do so. Rebuilding my walls. That gave me a lot more money, too. That was actually kind of needed, I think. All right, let's see. Noblar Country. We'll get Flayed Rock upgraded. Over here, we'll get our Iron Smelter. We've got Peak Pass. And let's see. I do want my dyes. I need my dyes. Holding Quarter is still limited. I'll have to work on that. Blasty Dwarfs. I don't even want to maintain a hold on everything, but I guess I'll do my best. All right. I've got 216 for Ithilmar. I'm going to keep on saving it up. Let's have a look at what we can build later, though. Let's see. I just need a bit of salt. Yes, salt is missing. Golden idols. Oh, that's very far away. But I can do the salt. Where's that at? Oh. Okay, so that will take a bit to get to. I still love that. Kind of giving me extra goals to work with. So we can't quite reach, as usual. Let's end our turn now. And try to get into a new battle. I was hoping to fight Azhag, but Azhag left me. But I'm not fully replenished. I wasn't going to wait it out. I've got powerful dragons, and I've got fairly buffed up units from all of my different benefits. So I just want to see what I can do with that. Clan Rictus did declare war on me previously. And dude, Tretch is insanely strong now. I don't know what's up, but he's able to spam armies like there's no tomorrow, which has allowed him to just become a really supreme power. I know in my Eltharion campaign, he ended up confederating with another major faction, Clan Pestilence, and he had over 60 settlements. It was, no, I wasn't going to do that. That would take me days.
Strategy beyond compare.
All right, let's see. Do we have anything interesting? No, just a small little settlement. I don't know where he really went off to. I was hoping to find him.
The dragon shall wake.
All right, let's get rid of that. That too. I want a plaza, and I want another garrison building. I don't know where that boy is at, but he's gone. Let's see. Yeah, upgrade that. We need that for sure. We need over here that upgraded to a Cinnabar mine. Got more trade goods. Let's see. That opens up Nothing for me just yet. I'm working on court advisors. More diplomatic relations. I am trying to work on that. I do need my Ithilmar Smith, so I am going to build that somewhere. Okay, Imrik is more powerful. I'll probably bring him down to get ready for the new war, the final crusade, the Greenskin Crusade. That is very important. All right, so we'll grab Rally, and we can get a few more buffs over here to the east. All right, let's see. A little visual bug. She's not at 51, she's at 40. I have no idea why it's going there, but let's see. And you can always tell whenever you hover your mouse over. 21 skill points for the actual character, or sorry, 27, and then 11 for campaign. And then, let's see, for you, Warden Calindros, we have a brief look. It's not too much more for me to give you. I will give you more armor. You're at 145. Nice, man, nice. And over here, I'm just going to take up Reaver patrols to minimize any type of enemy movement. And while I'm doing that, let's go back down here. So, what else do I want while I am down here? I've got my dragons. Got my very powerful dragons. Let's have a look at a few other locations. I could... Ooh, yeah, a few worms would be interesting. Sounds weird when I say it like that. Yeah, I'll have to go back over to the east. So I'll probably want maybe like 4 sword masters could be cool. I could grab more of my Silvering Guard. They're pretty cool, and I like their shields. So I'm going to grab those for even more anti-large abilities. I will be fighting a lot of orcs, so I'm going to need that for sure. I've got, let's see, a lack of a good mage for your army. Let's have a look. Ooh, yeah. There's a few good things around here. I do want a really good mage. I like that. Slippery, but it's only temporary. I would rather a more permanent ability. Vigorous, let's see. Perfect Vigor. A ward save of 15%. It's a Dragon Mage, too. So take that. We'll need a good name for him, but here's a Dragon Mage. He's got Dragon Armor, giving him 55 armor. 70% fire resistance and 20% physical resistance, in addition to all of the usual stuff that you get whenever you have a fire mage. So let's grab a buff over here and a fireball. I like those. Very nice. Just a free magic item. All right, so I'm just going to pick up some really good stuff here. I'm going to get more range. I like that extra range. It allows me to do so much more, especially if I want to outrange any enemy ranged units. I can do that now, you see. All right, so a ward save on all of them would be pretty cool. Or I could just get a straight up charge bonus. Let's go for that. Let's keep it a little bit dangerous and just go straight up for the extra damage. I like that idea a lot. So we'll do that. There. Now everyone's going to have a plus 20. Outside of you. I got you your graceful fighting. So I accidentally did that. I can't change it out. That's okay, though. All right. Those icons were the same, so I was like, okay, I'll just click on that. But now I know to be more careful. Now, let's wait and find out if we're going to have another orc enemy to fight, or Azhag might be done for. I have no idea. It took me quite a bit of time, just passing turns, getting down here. Nothing really happened for me. I don't know how the other factions are doing. Let's have a look real quick. The Greenskins still have a large pocket of power. Azhag, he's got land right up here in Hell Pit, so that's where he went off to. He's not bothering me. He's too busy just trying to survive, I think. There's a lot of corruption up there, but again, I'm not too concerned about what they're dealing with. The Empire looks fairly united outside of a few outliers, but Reichland is doing fine. Ulthuan is out over here fighting the Hag Queen, who's very close to us. Sure. Oh my god. Yeah, she's rank 19, and she's out here. She's out here. But I'm not worried about them either, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to let them just continue with that war. The Hunt Marshal is surprisingly doing well, too. There's so much corruption, though. I'm sure that's going to weaken them greatly. But they're going to deal with all of that without me. I'm not here to deal with that. That's not my problem today. I've got my one goal. I mean, look, we've got all of Ulthuan. We're doing fine. They just need to fend them off. Up north, who's winning? Oh, wow. Okay, so the Witch King is actually doing all right. Bretoni is fighting back Norska and doing okay. After that, the human nations are mostly surviving. We've got Crusades over here still. I had one lizardmen faction attack me. That city down here. The bowmen are doing fine. The lizardmen have pushed out a bit. And unfortunately, the Tomb Queen pushed out too. Well, no, actually, that's fortunate. I suppose I'll have some extra help. The biggest issue for me will be fighting over here in these local climates. They're inhospitable, and they're going to be quite challenging to get through. So we're going to see what we can do with that. But I did pick up a new army. She's called the Orc Huntress. She did cost quite a bit of influence. I gave her a bunch of items like Blade of Sea Gold, a Luck Stone to reduce more damage, and she's going to be all about hunting. Got for her a reload time reduction of 10%, a campaign movement range of 10%, and a speed of plus 10%. So that's really good for her. I gave her the Kane's Ring of Fury. I gave her one Elven Steed to use right away. And I'm going to make some items soon. Not yet, but soon. I mean, I could just upgrade her units. In my other army, I decided to go for a charge-heavy army. I still need to upgrade his units. I mean, I could just do that now and just say, hey, let's do that right away. I wanted to go for like a heavy shock value army. So I thought to myself, why not go hard in on a whole bunch of just charge bonuses for everyone? Got some armor, but let's just go in and charge everyone. I liked the idea of just like stampeding over a bunch of greenskins. And I think thematically it's a pretty cool army. So we've got over here our Loathing Sea Guard, we've got Silverin Guard, we've got 4 dragons, we've got 1 dragon mage, we've got 1 noble, and our prince, Fire Prince Melboros. We've got Warden Solkarian, we've got Dragon Oracle Taldeus, and we're pretty much ready to go. Let's get ready now. Let's just go fight and beat up some greenskins today. Don't need your help. Oh, they're rank 2 in power. My god, I had no idea. I don't know where they're at, but they're obviously very powerful. They did take Black Crag. Alright, I'll be there in 1 turn. She's going to hold up the pass up north. Crag Drawn is kind of on its own until I make it over there. So is Iron Rock. I doubt they're going to do well. We're probably going to have big rebellions. Not every location I own is going to be able to thrive, unfortunately. I'm trying. I'm really trying, but let's see. That area, -7. Ooh, that's a lot to lose. I'm just going to get rid of their taxation for now. We're trying to get rid of more corruption, and now we're going to end our turn and see what is going on. I think it's going to be a very interesting final like war to beat up on these guys. They're incredibly tough. I mean, they're one of the top powers in the world right now. So we've got a few factions fighting them. The Crusaders and those other dwarves, those prospectors, are no longer fighting me. They wanted a peace treaty. I believe, yeah, Clan Rictus actually demanded like 2,000 gold, and they wanted the AP treaty too. They're not really fighting us. But no, I'm not interested in any other war right now. I feel like I've done so much. I mean, we've gotten a lot done, and it's really cool. Imrik is by far one of the coolest. Again, they keep knocking it out of the park, in my view, with well-designed free lords. It's been the mechanics of other lords where I'm like, like Eltharion's not the most combative character. He's okay. I found him okay. Imrik would beat him easily. Then you've got Grom, who's pretty tough, but not as powerful as I thought he would be. All right, let's go over here. But Imrik, oh my god, Imrik is terrifying. Imrik does so much damage. 193 for Ithilmar. Let's see. Moving down over here, I'll go to... Actually, I suppose I could come over here now. Yeah, let's go there now. It's only a simple garrison. We did lose quite a bit, surprisingly. I'll just occupy it and replenish. We're still in rather hospitable lands. I'm just going to get rid of that real quick. I don't need the grazing meadows. And you are ranked 10. Okay. What am I going to give you? Well, that might be easy. We've got a lot of dragons. We've got dragon princes. I kind of wish that those would overlap. That would be nice. There's Isha. Cernuus is over here. Here's Vol for my dragon princes. Let's see. Let me look at upkeep real quick. 382. Yeah, the dragons are more. I've got a lot of... I mean, my Fireborn are also a lot. Dang, I wish they were just mixed. I think that would be great. That would be much better. Let's see, 10 to leadership. More income from sacking. What about over here again? More money from industry, 1% more. Okay, yeah, I'm just going to come over here. I mean, the +5 to armor is neat, but I'm going to take that instead. Here we go. A little bit more money for all of us. They're a little bit cheaper. And let's see, Imrik, you went up in level. Let's upgrade our dragons. Plus in armor, +5 melee defense, +5% to physical resistance. And then over here... Oh, actually, Invocation of Isha. Let's just take that. I should probably save it, but I'm going to push pretty hard. So let's just do that right away. She's just waiting. I'm giving her some lion chariots right now. Those are very strong. I like the idea of having... I want to try one army in the future where I use reavers and chariots. I don't know how that's going to play out against like a heavy hitting army, but if I could like get that early on, I think that would be cool. Yeah, I think that would be pretty interesting, having a lot of chariots. I mean, the micro is going to be insane, but if chariots are a little bit better now, they might be tenable. They might be viable to actually use. Oh, Yep, here comes Grimgor. He's coming. He's a-coming. All right, I'm hoping that my other army up north can hold out, because I've got to push in now. And Grimgor is on the way. That's going to make things rather interesting, but that'll be the final war to fight him. Got to hunt down his orcs, man. Ooh. That is a really big army. What do we have over here? I think maybe we could go out and punch him in the throat. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Let's see, Dragon Prince. I'm going to bring you out to the west. You're going to Black Crag. No one's over there. What about you? You're nearly fully replenished. You'll go to the 8 Peaks. Come right... Wait, we got to stay in our territory. Come right over here. There. You can still replenish. We'll take up our watchtower over here. What else do we want? We've got salt. I could use some salt. So that wasn't the closest one. Oh, man. I wish that was a little bit more accurate. Dang. It's right there. All right. There's, you know, your extra melee attack. I've got 234 for Ithilmar. Got plenty of upgrades here. I think I'm going to upgrade her army real quick because I'm going to need to. They're going to need some love and help out there. So let's grab more armor for you. For these archers, I want to give them... Let's see, they're at 180 for range. They're at 42. Oh, yeah, dude, just give them more range. Holy crap. Yeah. Then for these over here, what do they need? Strong bows, more range. I like the idea of them having more range rather than missile damage. Just let them hit from far, far away. I want her to have a lot of bows, but I need more money for her. I actually like her army theme. I'm also going to use that in the future. It's kind of like a hunting army. I like the idea of someone with like no real name. The huntress that has no name. Just like that. All right, let's see. I've already got my smith, so that's good. Up north, we've got some issues for sure. I'll have to grab someone to just kind of maintain the peace. Let's see. I'm just going to grab you. Oh, my poor money. My poor money. But I'm trying to maintain a hold up there. I don't have a plaza, so that's really the big issue. I don't have a great plaza. So let's just get rid of the Elven Fairground. Right? And I'm going to build a plaza up there. That'll cost some money, but we could certainly do that. Oh, yeah. We can absolutely do that. The Orc Huntress. Got a name like that, you're scary. The Orc Huntress is now charging forward. We've got an allied army on the way. She's moving out on her horse. I've got my spears on the front, of course. I've got my talons right behind them. And I've got my Eagle Claw bolt throwers that I really do not use very much, but their enhanced range make them much better. They're at 493, so I'm trying to focus on chariots. I don't want those chariots breaking through our lines. I did try out one fiery convocation. Not the most well-timed attack, but hey, I clipped a few. So she's going to be out here attacking them on her own, drawing them out, and just being a tank for her army. Look at that. She's got a speed of 99, 58 armor, which is not very high. She's got 185 for range, over 400 missile strength. We're looking at a weapon strength of 490, 57 melee defense, and 67 melee attack. So she's a decent hybrid combatant. It's really about what she's offering to the tactical side of things, more so than just her own personal prowess in battle. My small contingent is going to be instrumental, I think, to getting a lot of kills. Here comes our allied army right now. We're already focusing completely on this group of orc-boar chariots. One has been destroyed. We've got 3 more to destroy. They're moving forward. That's why they've got to be destroyed. If we don't destroy them now, you know what they're going to do to us. So I had her charge in. They're now fleeing. Now, they have a pretty decently sized army. We're looking over here at one Black Orc Big Boss. Ooh, Bladub Cracktooth. And we've also got a Night Goblin War Boss as well. Our army is kind of rushing in. I did use a Channeling Spire just because it was over there. Now I'm having all of my attacks focus on these trolls. That fire damage is really going to hurt them a lot. She's moving back. She has no kills just yet. They did charge into my squigs, dealing a lot of damage. Let's come over here and check things out and just see how this battle is going to play out. The White Lions are moving forward. They've got a lot of ranged attackers. So I'm going to stay back real quick and just kind of zoom in. They're charging right through their own White Lions right now. Here's one of our more traditional battles. I mean, we're kind of just preparing for a big war against a lot of greenskins later on. It's a practice round, you know. We've got to go after Grimgor Ironhide. That's scary. So what are we doing now? I'm having all of my ranged attackers go after orc arrow boys. They're decent in melee, and if you have enough arrows coming at your foe, you'll eventually kill them. Over here, my spears are still just supporting whoever's close by. She's going to be out there getting more kills. She's over here on the right flank, tanking a few attacks from these squig hoppers, and now I have archers helping out, so they're going to break soon. And there's 2 orc boar chariots that are left. Over here, the white lions are pressing up. My own scions are moving up. I'm using a fiery convocation. Let's go see how much damage that we're going to deal now. Have a look at that. Yeah, right down over here is where I dealt a lot more damage. There's a little bit of friendly fire. I'll have to be much more careful with that ability in the future. But she's the orc huntress. Oh, there's that new big boss. Awesome looking unit, by the way. And the battle's going well so far. I have focused on their ranged units with my own Eagle Claw bolt throwers. They're going to hit even more of them. Let's look over here now. They've got some silver helms. You've got a handful of kills, and there goes my Eagle Claw bolt throwers. Now focusing on these orc arrow boys. Not getting a lot of kills, but they're just kind of meant to all help out. They're meant to assist. Back over here, that noble's nearly dead. He's holding out, but I think that big boss was too much for him. He's getting broken apart right now. The silver helm's charged in. They're trying to help him out. Let's see if he makes it. He might make it. Back over here is that Night Goblin war boss at 5 kills. Yeah, these guys are way too mixed up. Let's see. Over here is another black orc big boss, Varog. Varog. Did I have your name wrong before? I think I did. Who's over here? All right, let's see. We got some Night Goblin archers who are under attack. They're being focused on. And look at my Eagle Claw bolt thrower. Just constant attacks. They have how many kills now? Let's have a brief look at that real quick. We're looking at 38 and 24 kills. So not a lot, but again, they're just meant to help out. Their anti-large abilities are what I really have them for. Just getting big chunks of health for very cheap, too. They don't have a lot of artillery options. Orc Biggins are over here at 27 kills. And it looks like most of their army has been broken. My allies have held them off, and because the Lothern Sea Guard are decent in melee, I mean, they're not going to lose a ton before getting some kills. So they're doing just fine, too. I wonder if that noble made it out, or if he just, like, shattered or broke. I don't think he made it out. I don't see him. Hold on, let's see. Some white lions attacking over here. My Talons have 164 kills. They've got, let's see, 233 for range, which is exactly what I wanted. My white lions have destroyed them. Oh, there he is, right over there. Yep. 296. He got 24 kills. Good for him. So now we're just chasing after a few greenskins, and I'm going to let her follow them. Now, she's got 94 kills. She's able to move and attack at the same time. So, again, it's just really all about how you use her, even though she's not going to get as many kills as some other characters, at least not yet. I mean, she's on her way. Looking kind of crazy riding on that horse, but the battle's over. We've won. Well, we did it. We beat them. She's actually incredibly good. Holy crap. That army was a lot of fun to use. I mean, we had a reinforcing force, but still, that was really cool. We'll take all of that replenishment. Hopefully, it applies to my garrison force. They need that. But I'm looking forward to seeing what she's able to do. We can't push any further, but we can wait here for right now. She's rank 7. All right, I'm going to give her, and I'm actually very glad she has that Elven Steed. That worked out pretty well. I'm going to give her, let's see, a Bowmaster level 2 ability. There we go. She's very good in melee. She's very good in ranged attacks. I wish like every lord had their own little kill counter for like heroes, lords, and units. I think that would be really cool. Just a permanent one. How neat. All right. It's over here. Warded walls. Don't really need that right now. We can wait on that. And we'll call it here for right now, because right now the Great Orc Hunt has begun. And we're going to be pushing pretty far into their lands. Oh, man. Pretty far. I wish I could have had all these other lands down here. Those would have been quite lucrative. But to conquer all of this, too, would have taken away from conquering in the west. Pretty soon we'll be going after Grimgor, who's got a magma idol, and who knows what else he has. So those battles are going to be much more challenging. We'll try to get to Black Crag and conquer that before he's able to help out. I'll probably have to fight it out traditionally, but we shall see in time. And thank you for watching, everyone, and look forward to more later. Until then.